President Trump revealed the winners of his self-proclaimed fake news awards Wednesday night on Twitter, with the New York Times topping the list. CNN also came out as a winner, with the left-leaning news network making the list 4 times. The list, published on GOP.com, noted that studies have shown that over 90% of the media's coverage of President Trump is negative. It went on to call 2017 a year of unrelenting bias, unfair news coverage, and even downright fake news. Coming in first place was the New York Times' Paul Krugman for his prediction that the stock markets would never recover from Trump's election. In a bit of irony, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above 26,000 for the first time on Wednesday. The Times was followed by ABC News' Brian Ross for his botched report that Trump advised former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn to make contact with Russian officials during the 2016 campaign. New York, January 4. Brian Ross, journalist and ABC News chief investigative correspondent, spotted leaving ABC studios in New York on January 4, 2017. Photo credit: Rainmaker Photo / Media Punch / IPX. ABC News. Brian Ross in January 2017. Rainmaker Photo / Media Punch / IPX. The list pointed to a false CNN report that Trump had early access to hacked documents from WikiLeaks, a video that suggested Trump overfed fish in a visit with the Japanese Prime Minister, and a report that former FBI Director James Comey would deny saying Trump was told he was not under investigation. The Times appeared on the list again for a false report that the Trump administration hid a report on climate change. Newsweek sent out a tweet Wednesday evening acknowledging its award. The final winner on the list, as Trump described it, and last, but not least, Russia collusion. Russian collusion is perhaps the greatest hoax perpetrated on the American people. There is no collusion. The website carrying the results of the fake news awards crashed because it was flooded with visitors after Trump tweeted out the link. Without naming anyone, Trump also tweeted out his praise for the many great reporters. He continued, "Despite some very corrupt and dishonest media coverage, there are many great reporters I respect and lots of good news for the American people to be proud of." Below is the full list of winners of the 2017 Fake News Awards. 1. The New York Times' Paul Krugman claiming markets would never recover from a Trump presidency. 2. ABC News' Brian Ross bungled report on former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. 3. CNN falsely reporting the Trump campaign had early access to hacked documents from WikiLeaks. 4. Time report that Trump removed a bust of Martin Luther King, Jr. from the Oval Office. 5. The Washington Post's Dave Weigel tweeting that Trump's December rally in Pensacola, FLA, wasn't packed with supporters. 6. CNN's video suggesting Trump overfed fish during a visit with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. 7. CNN's retracted report claiming Anthony Scaramucci Russia ties. 8. Newsweek report that Polish First Lady Agata Kornhauser-Duda did not shake Trump's hand. 9. CNN report that former FBI Director James Comey would dispute President Trump's claim he was told he was not under investigation. 10. The New York Times report that the Trump administration had hidden a climate change study. 11. In Trump's words, Russia collusion. Russian collusion is perhaps the greatest hoax perpetrated on the American people. There is no collusion.